How many SMOSH videos do you think are on my recommended right now? You would be wrong. It's only 2, actually. Welcome back to the ZNC Pod. I'm Zach.
And I'm Cody.
And today, we're stealing from SMOSH. We've been watching SMOSH a lot lately, and this was the best idea we had to do after watching it for so long.
So after watching, I think, the entirety of Shayne Guesses, both of us, we said, yeah, let's do something inspired by Jane?
Who is Jane? Guys, there's a new person in the SMOSH cast, and their name is Jane.
Yeah, Shayne Guesses, but instead of guessing people, we're just guessing things about each other.
Yeah, it's like our favorite things about each other. So, like how he would guess, like, their top 3 favorite games or whatever. It's like that, except some things don't really have top 3, but some do. So, they're just, like, very random things. I don't know. We sat down and we were like, let's make a list of things.
Why, do you know what your hair's giving right now?
What?
Like galaxy.
Oh my god, you remember when Michael Clifford had galaxy hair?
Yes.
That's what
it's giving.
Also, in a way, like, I'm kind of giving, Damien when he had purple in his hair.
Yes.
See, we know SMOSH.
Everything rounds back to SMOSH, guys.
Everything is actually SMOSH.
We're filming these back to back, if you can't tell. So, my brown hair is still here. Hopefully by the next time
I still have galaxy hair, apparently.
So hopefully by the next time I film anything, it'll be blonde again, since we're
If you see this one and
didn't
didn't see the last one, then I explained what happened to my hair, and why I didn't choose to have galaxy hair. It's just happened to me anyway. I expertly titled my presentation, Nat's Faves by Maddie.
And I expertly titled mine, Maddie's Faves, according to Natalie.
Ooh, that's good. I should have done that. So the first one we have is movies.
Yes.
So this is me. I'm assuming these are your top 3 favorite movies.
Yes. This should be very easy. I have a very well-known, like, I only like these movies. Or, like, not only like, but, like, I really like these.
You'll never watch another movie. It's only these 3.
No, I really like these movies, and, like, they've been my top 3 for, like, ever.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
So, yeah.
I guessed Pride and Prejudice, the 2005 film, which, if you saw the SMOSH Summer Games, the promposal that Shayne did was the monologue that Mr. Darcy gives. And I think that was really funny. And I thought of Natalie as soon as I saw it. So, wow.
And I thought it was specifically for me when he did it. So.
Yeah, exactly. And then I have 10 things I hate about you, because there's a poster on the wall right there. And also, I know you really like that movie. And I also have the Lorax. And that is because you made a video on the Lorax, and
just because I wanted to.
You notoriously have liked the Lorax.
And you would be correct on all accounts.
Look at that, people. Snaps. Do I know my sister or what? It's almost like we've known each other our whole lives.
But yeah, the Lorax and Pride and Prejudice I do have on DVD, and I love them dearly.
Yeah.
They're great movies.
We should get 10 Things I Hate About You on DVD.
I agree. So
I've been trying to collect all my favorite, like, things on, like all my favorite CDs I want, and, like, DVDs. I'm trying to do that, too. So
Physical media. Because
streaming, you don't own anything anymore, I guess.
Maddie's was a little bit harder, because I know of certain movies that she likes, but, like, I could not think of 3. But I don't even remember what I put,
like a lot of movies, but I do have, like,
okay,
I think a
so this is mine for Maddie's. I did Priscilla, because she really likes that movie.
I do like Priscilla.
I did Hannah Montana the movie, because I think that's her favorite DCOM, or, like...
Technically, it's not a DCOM.
Yes, but, like,
I've
Disney
been at war with myself over this, because by technicality, it came out in theaters, so it's not a DCOM. And technically, High School Musical 3 isn't considered a DCOM either.
Because it was...
released in theaters.
I
I really want to do a video where I talk about my top 10 DCOMs, and I can't put Hannah Montana at the top, just because it's not a DCOM, but I'm going to put it up there anyway. So, just letting you know.
And then I couldn't think of a third one, so I put High School Musical 2, because I know that she likes that movie.
Well, those are really good guesses. So, what I actually had was Hannah Montana the movie.
Oh my god, I
13 Going on 30 and Priscilla.
Maddie literally just almost watched the entire 13 Going on 30.
We were on vacation, and it came on, and we were about to leave, and I said, no guys, can we wait and watch 13 Going on 30? It is, like, my favorite movie.
I should have thought about that. That's my bad.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Well, I like a lot of movies. I do like High School Musical too. That is a very good movie. I would probably put that in my top 5 for sure.
Okay. Also, we're doing this on point systems, so there will be a winner, and it'll probably not be me. But...
And we're not doing points right now. I'll do it in the editing phase.
Yeah, so you'll see who wins. We won't know, but
I think it's probably going to be me.
I think it will be. I think I'm very obvious about the things I like, and I had to guess a lot for you. So
really?
Yes.
I guess I don't talk enough. Maybe I should start talking more. Every person's nightmare. The next one we have Star Wars movie, because we couldn't just do favorite movie because I like Star Wars, therefore, like, that would have gone in there and it would have just ruined things. So we were like, just favorite Star Wars movie. So for you, I guessed Empire Strikes Back, because that is a very good Star Wars movie.
For mine, I said Revenge of the Sith.
I almost put that. I was, like, really, really close putting Revenge of the Sith.
Because I think Revenge of the Sith is, like, objectively kind of boring, yes, but, like, Anakin looks really good. Him and Padme are, like, happy and together for a little bit.
Boring. I mean,
Well,
the
like,
beginning's
I'm
a
saying,
little slow, but I mean,
yeah,
after that,
but like, yeah, I really like it.
I knew you were gonna say that too. I like almost
But I
changed
do
it.
like Empire Strikes Back is probably my second favorite. I love that movie.
I know. Well, that's the thing is like when I was trying to pick my favorite movie, I was like I like Empire a lot. I'm not sure. Like I was like I don't even know. So
Yours is kind of a swing in the dark a little bit.
okay.
I kind of remember you saying this at some point, so I
swear to God, if you choose one of the sequel movies, I might like actually hit you over the head.
That's seen those. That's like
I know I haven't seen. I
said one of those
to
for
watch
me.
them.
If you said the second sequel movie for me, I would have killed you.
Yeah,
and that is the movie where Adam Driver takes his shirt off. Though.
Oh, okay.
I said Attack of the Clones.
Is it because I have it downloaded on my phone?
Yes, and it's also because you watched it like religiously for a long time.
You would be correct about that.
Yes!
Yeah, that is true. Fun fact, I had this, like, the movie poster in my downloads already.
Yeah. I went with my gut. I was like, at first you said, like, oh, I'm going objective. So I was like, oh, maybe she's going Revenge of the Sith. And then I was like, no.
I should have guessed her. I literally thought it in my head. I was like, it's definitely Revenge of the Sith. And I just didn't change it because I was like, maybe she was thinking objective.
Yeah, Empire Strikes Back was my second option. But I decided I would rather watch Revenge of the Sith if I had to, like, pick a Star Wars movie to watch.
Yeah, that's real.
Because it has a lot of iconic lines in it, too.
It does,
like,
and that movie's really good. I mean, I went and saw it in theaters when it really
No, I knew in my heart that it was Attack of the Clones. So.
Yeah. Well, I have it downloaded on my phone. In case I get stuck on a plane, you know, I'll have something to watch for an hour and 23 minutes. The next one we have is TV show. I am so not confident about this one. Like,
I am guessing out of my ass for this.
You are, dude. You don't, like, watch TV. I mean, you do for videos, but I know that's not your favorite
I watch TV for YouTube. That's it, usually. I used to watch a lot of TV for myself, but those don't stand as my favorite TV shows. I just, like, watch them. They were, like, CW shows.
I'm kind of nervous. I said Lab Rats, just not Elite Force, just Lab Rats, because I mean we watched it a lot as a kid, or as a kid. We were one singular kid, and then we morphed into two.
I like how morph it became two. Is it morph like mean? Like Morphle, the little Disney Junior guy.
I know that was the dumbest sentence I've ever said in my entire life.
I hate that guy, Morphle.
Yeah,
he scares me.
We liked the show when we were kids, so I was like, oh, that, and also like. You did a video on it, and I was like, you know, like, it's a good show. And then...
It's very, like, nostalgic to me.
Yeah, and then I said The Vampire Diaries, because you did watch that.
That's the only reasoning you have?
Yes. And I remember you watching it, and I would come in sometimes and you were watching it.
I was really into The Vampire Diaries when I was watching it.
Yeah, so. That's true. Exactly, that's why I said that. And then I also... my last one is Curious George. I didn't want to find the actual photo of the show, because I thought this one was really cute. I thought so.
I love him.
I know.
Okay.
This was a shot in the dark. I actually have no clue. So
here is my actual.
I am appalled at what I'm looking at right now.
So I really struggled thinking of my own for this, but I thought of like TV shows that meant a lot to me. Which Lab Rats, obviously, I made it. That's the reason I started my YouTube channel, was because I wanted to make a video about Lab Rats.
Yeah,
and also I just liked it as a kid. And then I did Henry Danger because that was my right now my first and only video to hit 1K, and also I love that video.
Yeah,
so it made me like the show. But if we're talking about the show, it's the 4th and 5th season.
Yeah, specific. Those first 2 seasons, bro. Like sometimes I'll sit there and I'm like, good God, someone sedate me. Like this is like I just can't.
But to give you credit. If it wasn't Henry Danger, it was going to be The Vampire Diaries, just because I couldn't think of any other shows that I've watched.
Oh, okay.
So
I like
the Vampire Diaries is interesting because I like the first 4 seasons a lot. I liked Elena and Damon together, so I only like.
I just think that hot people should be together.
Exactly.
I think that Damon is like actually kind of like maybe a really not maybe he is a bad person for all the things he's done.
But also, like, they gave them such bad cards with the whole Sire Bond plotline because that just kind of, like, discounted their relationship and put an icky feeling to it, which, like, in reality, he did really like her. Yeah. And so that, like, rubs me the wrong way. So I completely disregarded past it when I would continue watching the show. Anything past season 6 is, like, tomfoolery. I don't even, like...
tomfoolery.
Even season 6. But I did like the guy that Bonnie dated, which you don't know about, but...
I haven't seen that far in the show. Right now we're watching the recap by Luke Alexander on YouTube. And
so Maddie's experiencing it.
I'm experiencing it for the first time via those videos, so I don't know anything past the most recent one.
Yeah. I don't think you'll like him as a person. I just kind of like him. Okay. He's British, so.
Interesting.
And then I could not think of a third one for the life of me, so I put Mickey Mouse Club out.
That's a fun one.
Because, like, this is what I said verbatim. I said, yeah, my third one, I wouldn't be mad if it was on. I will be sat watching Mickey Mouse Club up if it's on.
Yeah.
So.
I think that's
and then, the freebie that I told Maddie about was Curious George, and so I put that at the end.
Yes. Yeah. I said Curious George ? And you were like, yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll give you.
I love Curious George. I used to watch it all the time.
I'm shocked that Henry Danger is on there. Like, you have kind of gagged me. That's crazy.
Yeah, I really couldn't think of any. This was really hard for me, and now I'm really nervous about yours.
I'm nervous for what you said for me, because I thought, like, I think mine are pretty, like, standard.
I think I was blanking when I thought of, like, all your answers.
That's, like, really
Also,
scary.
sorry, I'm looking at Curious George's feet, and they look like hands, and that's really scary.
He's a monkey.
I don't care. This is what I said for you.
Okay.
Bluey, because you watch Bluey all the time.
I do watch Bluey all the time.
And
that's
I thought,
very true.
yeah. Phineas and Ferb, because you watch Phineas and Ferb all the time. And also, like, you like that show.
I do like.
Yes.
I do.
And then I couldn't think of a third one, so I put Henry Danger.
When you see my list, dude. No, like, spoiler alert, you got one correct.
Yeah. I was really struggling because I don't remember any of the TV shows that I watched.
Actually, like, this makes sense. I completely agree, like, with what you put.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not what I would have said, like, favorite TV show all time.
I could not think of any.
Oh my god.
I couldn't even think of shows that you watch. Because you you watch Disney Channel, which, like, I wouldn't think that those are your favorite TV shows.
No. But, like, that's why I said, like, think of, like, if I had to, like, go to a different, like, any app, like, what would I watch?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I am offended you put Henry Danger on there. No offense. Like,
in hindsight, I should have put, like, Hannah Montana.
Yeah, that probably would have fit. Okay, I'll show you what I put for me. I said Bluey, that 70s show, because I do like that 70s show. A lot. I've seen every season except for the last one because I heard it was really bad, so I didn't want to watch it. And then Hannah Montana.
Somehow I forgot about Old Disney. I, like, realized that now. I was like, oh yeah, I should have put Old Disney on there because I would have put Hannah Montana. I just could not think of a third one, so I did Henry Danger as a placeholder, and then I just.
That's why I was like, think of different apps, because if I was going to Disney Plus to watch something, I would either watch Bluey or Hannah Montana. And then that 70 show is kind of an oddball, but I do really like that show. I mean, I never
would have remembered that.
That poster used to be in my room until it didn't match my aesthetic anymore. So
no, but that is, like, one of the only shows that you've watched. So
yeah, well, I really like it. I think it's a really good show.
That makes sense.
It makes me laugh.
I just was really blanking on yours for this.
That's fair. And you know what? I do like those shows that you picked. Yeah. So I don't.
Henry Danger was my shot in the dark that I didn't know. I knew it was not going to be correct.
I was going to put that on there as an honorable mention.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't want to, just because I was like, I don't need to make everything about my life Henry Danger. But evidently, she wanted to. The next one we have is game. Did we have a specification on game?
It's just game.
It's just like a game that's on, like, a console of sorts.
Yes.
So for you, I said Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga because that is all you play on.
Okay. That's correct.
Yeah.
I've finished. I've almost finished every single planet on.
I'm like when I logged in, I thought I was a lot farther along. I realized that I'm like nowhere near done. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I've completed all the, like, levels and stuff, but I like the free play aspect. Oh no.
I could not think of any console games that you played. So I also said Lego Star Wars.
That's really funny because I also just had Lego Star Wars. I had two slides of the same thing.
Me too, in the exact same size.
Yeah,
I literally copied it.
Me too.
I'm glad that I got that right.
Yeah,
I was, like, really banking on the fact that that was the only game.
That's the only game that I play. The next one we have is Wii game, to be specific, because when we said game, we were like, that's a little bit too, like, broad. We need to narrow it down a little bit. Because it could have been Wii game. I could have picked a Wii game as my favorite. So for Wii game, for you, I was like, what Wii games does Natalie play when I'm not here? Because Just Dance is kind of like we play together.
We only play Just Dance together, yeah.
So I was like, what would it be like Natalie by herself? And I said Wii Sports.
And you'd be correct.
Yes. Because you had, okay, so fun fact, we had a Wii.
From, like, our childhood.
And it was older than me. It predated me. But it broke. Very, very sad. So we had to get a new one. And for some reason, any SD card I tried to put in the old Wii wouldn't work. So we couldn't get any of our game data to transfer over. We still have the Wii. So I guess maybe if we get an SD card that works, then we can. It's fine. We set up the new one.
We're just like, redoing it.
We're just going to redo it. And I felt so bad for you because you got, like, really high levels on bowling.
Yeah, I was a pro in bowling. I think I got up to, like, 1500. I love bowling. Yeah. It's probably the only sport that I actually like on Wii Sports, objectively. I don't like tennis. It's really hard.
I was a pro
because
in
Maddie
tennis.
was really good at tennis.
I was a pro at tennis.
And so I never liked playing with her. I did like boxing, but I think I almost punched our TV many times.
I hated boxing. I thought it was, like, physically challenging for me.
I didn't like baseball because I thought it was too hard.
I liked baseball. I thought it was fun.
That's because you were good at it.
I didn't like playing with you because when I'm playing against like the CPUs, I don't mind throwing like a really fast ball to like try and get him out. But when I was playing with you, I started to feel bad
because I missed every single
because
one
you
of
were
them.
really bad at it.
Yes, I will admit I was bad at baseball. I couldn't hit any of them.
That's maybe the only time I've ever felt sympathy for another human being.
Yeah, was when I couldn't hit a fastball in baseball and you won every time.
Yeah.
There was one time in baseball that I almost won, and it was like the highlight of my life.
But not quite.
Yeah, but you always made me play tennis, and I did not like it.
I liked tennis. It was fun.
Okay, based on your comment earlier, I think mine's wrong now, but I said Just Dance 4 because I was trying to think of Wii games that you liked, and this was the first one that I thought.
I do like Just Dance 4. I really do.
But now that you said like we play that one together, that makes sense that it wouldn't be your favorite because you would probably play.
I don't know. I mean, they do have the One Direction one, but I did Whiskey.
I should have thought of that. Maddie loves Whiskey.
I literally, when I come home for like Christmas break, all I want to do is play Whiskey. It's like when I'm away from it for too long, I freak out.
And I don't play Whiskey. I watch Maddie play Whiskey.
I love Whiskey. It's my favorite. My favorite is going to the Yeti one that's a little bit secret.
And trying to see the Yeti.
I've been trying to do that for like 10 years now, and he has not shown up yet. So he's just shy. That's all.
I should have.
That's a good option too.
I should have looked at them in hindsight because I literally saw Whiskey and
when I thought of my favorite Wii game, I was like, well, there's only one Wii game that I really, really want to play whenever I come home, and it's Whiskey.
That makes sense.
So I played it when I got back for the summer. The next one we have is mobile game. See, I told you game.
Important distinction.
Game is too broad. Therefore, we had to get specific.
Me and Maddie are chronic mobile game players.
For your mobile game, I said nonograms. Just as a concept, because I know you have a lot of nonogram games, because I play them when I'm bored and I need games to satisfy my life. So I didn't have a specific one in mind. I just like, well, I know you like nonograms like as a general thing. Yeah, so that's fine.
I wish this was a professional job. I love nonograms so much. You are correct because I gave two options. I said nonograms or merge games because I have a lot of merge games as well.
Merge games is a good one too.
So I just gave two options. Yeah, nonograms. I love them. I think this is from nonogram.com, which is the app. It's just called .com, I guess.
Interesting.
For you, I said Love and Pies because it's like the only game you play.
And you would be correct. It is Love and Pies. I think I downloaded it. Oh, I downloaded it for Test 'em All, and I didn't even realize that I was still playing it. Like I forgot that I downloaded it.
She finished it in Test 'em All.
Like I didn't even mean to. I was just like, I love this game.
You reaped all the benefits because I got it before I got Test 'em All, and I do like that game. I just didn't get as far as you.
I love it. Not sponsored, of course. But see, this is a problem. We can't do these things because like these people sponsor.
I know.
Like YouTubers and stuff.
They should sponsor me. Any nonogram app should sponsor me.
Trust me, like I can show you I have credentials. Like they should sponsor me. I love this game.
No, but I will like talk up a nonogram app so hard if they sponsor me.
The next one we have is FNAF game. Games? I didn't realize we did this many. I'm starting to realize we have a problem. So we obviously game is very broad. I think I've said this 40 times now.
Which we don't even play FNAF.
No, we don't. I love watching people play.
Maddie's played like the mobile version of FNAF 1. That's it.
Yeah, I have the first FNAF game on my iPad, but it kind of scares me, so I don't really play it.
FNAF 1's kind of scary, guys. Like I was scared of it as a kid, really bad.
Oh my god. So
like Freddy specifically.
Yeah, my childhood friend, he had FNAF and he would play it and while we were at his house and we would like watch him play it. And this is such a funny story. I got so scared from that game. I was like freaking out. And then that night I couldn't go to bed. Like I could not sleep at all. And so then like I told my mom, I was like, I need to like, I can't sleep. I need to like, she's like, you can't sleep in my bed. You are like
way too old for that.
And so then I slept on the couch, which in hindsight was even scarier because like I could see the entire house.
There's a lot of open doorways.
Yes, that was really scary. But so I couldn't sleep at all. And I didn't really sleep, so it didn't really matter. And I stayed up the entire night watching Victorious. But the thing is like Victorious wasn't running on the TV. It was on my Kindle. Shout out my Kindle. My Kindle Fire.
Because we had a bunch of stuff downloaded. Like Victorious, Every Which Way.
Every Which Way. But and iCarly. Yes. I remember having a lot of iCarly too. But
I had a lot of Pocoyo.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I love Pocoyo.
Yeah, I know you did. It was so funny. It's so funny because they don't even talk.
No. The narrator talks. He's the only one.
Yeah. No, but I distinctly remember watching the Kesha episode. Like, I remember it so vividly in my brain, so every time I see the Kesha episode now, I'm like, I like can get transported back to me sitting on the couch, and like, it was so dark in there, and I was like,
see, I think I got like secondhand scared of FNAF because of that. Like, you got so scared that I got more scared.
It was so bad. I don't even remember. I think it was like the jump scare aspect that scared me. Like, it wasn't really like...
And also, Freddy was just freaky.
Yeah, he kind of scared me. But like now I
saw
don't really care.
It was like since I was on FNAF Instagram for so long, I saw a clip and it's of I forgot which game, but it's when Freddie just throws like a bonbon at the door. That's so funny to me.
Yeah.
Just throws a bonbon.
I hate bonbon. I think
Bonbons are
freaky. Actually, I think I do. I made a whole video talking about what FNAF characters like I do or don't like, and I don't even remember where I put Bonbon. I actually might have said that I liked him.
Next is Little Bonbon. Isn't he just like the cutest thing ever? Like, oh my god, I want one. He's like a little baby.
With all of that
said, with all that said.
I said Security Breach.
And you would be correct.
Yes.
I've never played Security Breach in my life. I just love watching it.
Yeah. I remember when Security Breach came out, that was like when I started getting into FNAF and like game theory as a whole. I remember I watched MatPat's playthrough, and then I watched Markiplier's playthrough, and then I watched like Jacksepticeye's playthrough. I've lost track. I don't even know. And so around this like December, I rewatched Mark's playthrough.
Yeah, he's probably my favorite out of I think that's how I started watching Markiplier.
Really?
I think so. I might have watched him before that. All I know is that playthrough is forever like the best one of Security Breach ever. He experienced probably the worst bugs, I think, of that game.
It's so funny.
He always does with FNAF games. He gets the worst bugs. And then for you, I also said Security Breach.
Well, that's really interesting because I also had Security Breach, and I did the same slide over. Yeah. It was between this one and maybe like Secret of the Mimic, but I was like, Secret of the Mimic is too new for me to say it's my favorite.
That was my other one that I was like, oh, maybe she likes Secret of the Mimic, but I was like, I think Security Breach just like Security Breach doesn't make any sense.
No, it makes no goddamn sense.
I love the vibe of
Security Breach. The vibe of Security Breach is crazy. Like, it's awesome.
Like, big, like, 80s, almost, like, mall.
I know, it's very you. It's very you.
It's very, like, Stranger Things Season 3.
Yeah. But also, like, me watching that game, it's very nostalgic to me. The next one we have is Papa's Games. So Papa's Games refers to like the Papa's Bakerias of the world and like the Papa's
everything like that.
Freezeria, all those ones. Because we actually do play those games. Those are games that we do play.
We basically have all of them on our iPads, respectively.
Yes. I think it's all of them. Except for the new one with the popsicles. I did not get that one.
No.
Because you have to pay for them on iOS.
But we got like an iTunes gift card,
and so I just went through and I was buying them all, and then you could just
I don't play the coffee one just because it's very stressful and very hard. It was made for mobile.
That one sucks.
It's very hard.
That one sucks ass. I hate that one. For you, I went pretty simple, and I went like, this is like for sure. I think like overall yours, and I said Burgeria,
and you would be correct.
Yes, I was just grabbing photos, and I was like, well, the to-go one you actually do play because it's to-go on iOS.
I got to I got to so many days on my phone before I got it on my iPad. I think I completed the game, like in the sense of like you get Papa and then you reach the highest thing that you can get, because these don't have the achievement. For yours, you said that you finished your favorite one, so I said Pancakeria because that's the only one that I know that did you finish that one? I'm almost done with Pancakeria for Grandes, but
I do like that one because I do like the log aspect of it all, like the log cabin, and like I do like pancakes. So
I thought that you finished this one. The only other one that you finished was Bakeria, right? Am I tweaking out? Like,
no, I think you might be like crazy. So the one I said was Cheeseria.
We did finish Cheeseria.
I didn't
know you liked Cheeseria that much.
Dude, every day when I had a spare moment my senior year, I was grinding it out on my iPad. It was awesome.
I knew that you finished Cheeseria. I just didn't know that you liked it.
I like it because it's very simple. And I mean, like, the cooking isn't difficult. You just like flip it. The next one we have is album. This one was so hard. Okay, so we did top 3 albums. Dude, I think I'm wrong on every single one.
I think I'm wrong on every single one too. This was so hard.
This one was really hard just because we listened to a lot of music.
And I listen to a lot of music that Maddie doesn't know about.
Oh, yeah, no.
I was like, she knows about it, but like, she doesn't know who the people are.
You listen to, like, almost everything. That's the thing is, like, but the thing is, like, you listen to almost everything and you keep listening to it. Yeah. I listen to almost everything once, and if I like it enough, I'll continue to. But I'm very picky, so I usually just kind of, like, drop half of what I listen to. But for you listen to everything, dude. I
have a very, like, versatile music taste or whatever, but most of the time I listen to music to be on in the background while I do other stuff. I cannot never move in silence, and right now the music is SMOSH videos that are on
exactly. But for you, this was very difficult, but I tried to like think of something. So I said Am I Okay by Megan Maroney, Ashlyn by Ash, and Princess of Power by Marina.
Dude, you're literally crazy. I did give you a lot of hints on this one because you were struggling.
No. I knew this one bottom of my heart. I knew this one bottom of my heart. This one was a shot in the fucking dark.
I thought, because I gave a lot of hints on this one because
you were like you said it's semi newer because you couldn't think of one, and I said, oh well, the only thing I know for sure that you and I have both listened to like that's newer is Marina's album.
Yeah. I love Maria's album. It's really good. The hint that I gave was that my newest one I didn't have a cassette of, which I have a bunch of cassettes over here out of frame technically. But yeah, I don't have a cassette of that yet just because I haven't made it. I'm surprised you got this one.
I'm not.
That was my one that I was like, I haven't talked about this album in forever, but it's a really good album. And I did talk about it. But
you have it on vinyl.
Yes.
And cassette.
And I don't listen to vinyls because I don't have the record player in my room.
That's true, I do. But, you know.
But yeah, this was my tried and true. I listened to
I can't believe I got it in the exact order. That's insane. I'm like actually like shocked that I got this right.
Mine's definitely wrong. Now I actually feel
I knew this one for sure. This one I was like, I know you really like that album, so then I was like, maybe
when I was looking through my library, I was like, oh yeah, that.
I'm like really nervous what you put for me.
I'm really nervous that this is gonna be completely wrong and you're gonna look at me like I'm insane.
Okay. Oh, that's a fire run.
I know.
That's crazy.
Okay, so Maddie said that she had all 3 of her ones on CD. I went to her CD collection and this is what I came out with. Addison, you really like that album.
It's a fairly new edition, but I do really like that album.
That was the only one I was confident in. I was like, you really like that album. And then I was looking at your CD, I was like, oh, her favorite Britney Spears album is in the zone. At least I think so.
I think objectively, yeah.
Okay. As in, like, you listen to that one the most, I would say.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it has Outrageous. How could you not love it?
So then I was like, oh, Lana's the last one left, and so I said Norman fucking Rockwell.
You know, that is a fire album run. I won't lie. Like, that is really good. So, for me, I said Addison,
That's
In the Zone, and Patterns by Kelsey Ballerini.
That's way better than I thought I was gonna. I thought I was only gonna get one.
The reason Norman fucking Rockwell is a really good one, and I cannot believe I didn't do it. I do love that one. That's my favorite Lana album, probably, like, objectively. I really like Ocean Boulevard as well. That's probably like my personal favorite. I think objective favorite is Norman.
I thought of Patterns at least once, and then I was like, maybe it's too new.
Well, that's the thing. It was between that or a Lana album that I would have had to go look through Lana's album and be like, which one's my favorite? But the reason I said Patterns was just because we saw her in concert. And it was for the Patterns album, and I was like, I think, like, when you see a concert for an album that you like, I think, like, it changes your, like, brain. Because, like, I really like this album, and I think it was because I saw it in concert. I was like... The next one we have is Taylor Swift album.
This was the way to discount where you cannot pick a top 3.
Because if I had a top 3 albums, Taylor Swift would have taken all 3 of them. So then we did just favorite Taylor Swift album, definitive, ever. So... For you, this one was really easy for me. I said Midnights.
And she is correct.
Because Midnights, it's up there on your thing.
And then for you, I did Fearless.
That's so cute. Because I also said Fearless. I said this Taylor's version specifically because I only ever listened to the Taylor's version. I don't mind the original. I just like the Taylor's version better.
I did this cover for nostalgia.
I really do like that cover, though.
And also, you liked the album when you were a kid. So.
I did, and I love that. I love the aesthetic of the album. I love everything about Fearless. I like that cover a lot. I hate this cover. She had Pixar in a dream. The next one we have is One Direction album. Oh my god, I also put 1D album.
I did not want to write it One Direction.
So for you, this one was really easy. I said 4.
I had a whole wall themed off of the album in my room. And I loved this album. I really don't know why.
What do you mean? It's a good album.
It's a good album. Like,
this album is like almost front to back.
They have a lot of good songs on. For you, I said Take Me Home.
I would agree with that.
Okay. Because I couldn't think of any other ones that you like actually like really liked.
I think this is like, if I had to choose a One Direction album to listen to, this is the one I would choose.
That's what I thought of.
And also, if you think about it, this tour for this album was the one with 5 Sauce. So,
which is like pretty iconic.
Yeah. And the next one we have is Artist. I think the
top
3. For you, this one was kind of hard for me just because you listen to a lot of people I don't listen to.
I think you're accurate on this one. I think from what you were talking about, I think you know.
So I said Peach Pit, and I didn't know what they looked like, so I just picked an album cover. And then Kesha and Ash.
You're really close. That's Peach Pit, Ash, and then I couldn't think of a third one, so I said Sabrina Carpenter.
That's a good one. I actually, dead ass, I almost picked Sabrina Carpenter, because I was like, she really likes Short and Sweet.
I did.
And Emails I Can't Send. Therefore.
I liked Emails I Can't Send before everyone else liked Emails I Can't Send.
That is
I'm gonna be on my gatekeeping thing right now.
And you know what? I support you in that endeavor. You liked it before I did.
Exactly. I really liked that album, and then everyone was like, oh my god, Sabrina Carpenter's like...
I think you were the one who, like, introduced me to it. And you were like, oh yeah, like, this is by Sabrina Carpenter. It's really good.
And that's when everyone hated her, because all the Olivia Rodrigo...
I was always on her side, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, she can't do it all wrong.
I think I listened to it because I Liked a Boy. The Emails I Can't Send, I barely listen to anymore for some reason.
Me either.
Like, I just forgot she existed a little bit.
Like the worst Taylor Swift song. It's not the worst one, but it's definitely not a good one.
Yeah, there's ones that I hate. That one I just skipped.
Yeah. I'm like, no. I knew for a fact Peach Pit would definitely be on there. I was like, that one for sure.
Yeah, that's what they look like. Now you know.
Oh, there you go.
I'm actually subscribed to them on YouTube because they do like
Wow. I don't even think I'm subscribed to Taylor Swift on YouTube.
They do like tour vlogs. in every
cute.
city that they're in.
That's nice.
And I love watching them.
For you, I'm really nervous.
Okay.
I don't remember what I put.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
I said Britney Spears. I couldn't think of another one, so I said Big Time Rush, and then I
Okay.
couldn't think of a third one, so I said Big Time Rush.
Thank you, Sabrina Carpenter, for being here today with us. I am kind of gagged by two of them. I said Lana Del Rey, Britney Spears, and Casey Musgraves.
In hindsight, I should have known Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
Casey Musgraves, I thought about because I looked at your CDs and I was like, maybe, and then I didn't.
Well, it was a toss-up between Casey Musgraves and Kelsey Ballerini, and I was like, well, I like more Casey Musgraves albums, so therefore I chose her.
Big Time Rush was only a pick because we're going through a really big Big Time Rush.
Oh my god, it's so bad. It's like really, it's horrid. It's like, I think it might be worse than the first time.
Yeah, because we did like Big Time Rush before. Like, we still like them or whatever. When we watched the show, we were really into the music.
Obsessed. It was so
then
bad. I think
it's worse now just because we're listening to the music all the time.
But the problem is we can't watch the show. If I was able to watch the show, not illegally, oh man, this would be a different world.
Paramount Plus, all your fault.
Yeah, it is.
I probably wouldn't have.
I considered putting Big Time Rush on there.
Okay.
I really did.
That makes me feel better. You
Well-
thought TV show was bad. My brain was going through hoops to try and find anything for this one.
The next one we have is Celebrity Crush. This one was a very
late
recent
add-on.
addition. Like, I think we did this not yesterday, but the day before. Maybe even yesterday. I don't
Did I
remember.
even fill this one out?
So for you, this one was kind of hard. Simply just because you...
The thing that I said think like objective through my life.
Yeah, that's what we decided on, because like we've had a lot of celebrity crushes over our years, and I was like, let's do like of all time, like definitive.
Yeah.
So for you, I like knew of one. I don't remember who I put on here. I'm going to be completely honest.
For you, I don't remember who I put on.
So I have Cameron Boyce, may he rest in peace. Niall Horan. Hayden Christensen. I just had the photo of Anakin Skywalker on my computer already. So and then just an addition, I put Chase Davenport.
Yes. You're really close. So yes, Cameron Boyce, and then
Oh my god, we chose the same photo.
Niall Horan. Then I did Milo Winheim.
That is so tea.
He's kind of my way of the month right now.
Oh my god, yes, that is so tea.
And then the extra of T. Davenport.
Yes.
I picked a really good picture of him though.
Dude, I should have guessed Milo Manheim. You talk about him all the time.
Yeah, he's like, I generally, if I have a chance to bring him out, I will.
Didn't we talk about him in the last episode?
We did.
Oh my
Because we were
God.
talking about Benson Boone. Technically, he came up.
Oh, that's right. I see. I was pretty on par then.
Hayden Christensen's a good one. Me and Maddie went through a crazy Hayden Christensen phase.
Yes, I made a video watching
Yes.
I had watched 25 movies for that guy. 25! And not all of them were good.
Okay, for you, I said Hayden Christensen,
Okay.
Jace Norman.
Alright,
Just
yeah.
because you liked Jace Norman when you were a kid too. And then
True. very
2014 Luke Hemmings.
true. I love that lineup. And I would agree with all of them.
Specifically, like when he had a lip ring.
Yes! Oh my god. Literally, petition for Luke Hemmings to bring back the lip ring. Yes. Specifically the lip ring. I completely agree. So, for me, I said Hayden Christensen, Jace Norman, and Kendall Schmidt. And then I had an addition of 2014 Luke Hemmings. So
See, I was thinking Kendall, just because Maddie's gonna have a big time rush cake for her birthday this year.
I will. I'm thinking about making an Instagram for the podcast, but if not, follow my Instagram because I will be posting me with my cake.
Mhm.
So
I've never seen that photo of Jace Norman ever.
I found it for
In the deep
something.
depths of Google, like
I think I would have been on Pinterest.
because trust, I was looking for a more recent photo of him.
Well, I mean, I did like him as a kid. That makes sense. And he's still very attractive, and he seems like a cool guy. I don't know. I
See,
think he looks good.
in my mind, I was thinking Kendall's too recent. At the same time, we liked Big Time Rush before. I don't know why. I just didn't
Yeah.
trust my gut on that one.
And I picked that photo because it's my favorite photo of Kendall ever. It's so funny.
That's her like profile contact photo. Like when she calls me, that pops up.
and as it should. Yeah, and then obviously 2014 Luke Hemmings. That's like ideal man, actually.
Also, I really like this photo.
The one that you chose.
I searched up 2014
Dude,
Luke Hemmings.
I'm
and
not
this
even
is, like,
joking. I have that on a 4x6.
as you should.
The next one is food. There's a caveat on this. It's like food outside of fast food. This
So,
is like
homemade food to
Yeah.
a certain degree.
to a certain degree. Like it doesn't have to be homemade, but just like favorite food in general.
You make it in your home, if you will.
There you go. So for you, I was like, I think I know, like just off the top of my head, like this would definitely be your favorite food outside of anything else.
Mhm.
And I said pastaroni, specifically the shells and white cheddar.
I love this. I eat whole boxes of this by myself.
We're having it for dinner tonight.
We are.
Well, that's the thing. I looked
cheese
up
in it.
pastaroni and I was like, oh, anything will do. I was like, she likes pastaroni in general.
I
And then
do.
I found the shells and white cheddar and I said, yes.
I like
that
the-
one specifically.
The four pastaroni should sponsor me for real. I will eat all of their pasta.
Yeah,
but,
that's true.
I like
Pastaroni should
the
sponsor us.
the 4 cheese one with like the spinny noodles. I don't really like the noodles on that one. I love these noodles.
Imagine if pastaroni actually did sponsor us and we could eat pastaroni every time we filled a podcast.
I would love that.
For you, I said potato soup.
That's really funny because I also said potato soup.
We've got stock
And
images. Technically, it's the way that our mom makes.
Yeah, it's my mom's potato soup is my favorite.
But I don't picture that, obviously.
So the next one we have soda/drink. This is very particular because it's a soda and a drink.
Mm-hmm.
So soda,
two different things, not like it's a soda/drink that isn't, you can pick either.
No,
it's both.
So soda, as in it has to be carbonated. And then drink, as in it's just any drink. So for soda, I said Sprite. And then for drink, I said Arnold Palmer.
You're correct.
Snaps for that.
I literally am drinking a Sprite as we speak.
And then when I came up with this, you had an Arnold Palmer right on your there.
For you, I put vanilla Coke specifically, and then lemonade in general. Minute Maid lemonade, whatever.
Yeah, I personally aligned with both of those. I don't remember what I put for myself.
Oh.
So I said Red Bull and a strawberry lemonade / the cherry chai from Starbucks.
See, I don't think Red Bull's a soda.
I consider it's carbonated.
I guess. Whenever I drink Red Bull, it's like not carbonated to me. It just tastes weird.
I'll give you a point for that actually.
Okay.
Like, I think it was between that or vanilla Coke actually. But I said Red Bull just because it's carbonated,
See, if I would have put Red Bull on here, it would have been as drink. In my mind, it classifies as a drink. I don't know why.
I think that's fair. I was just thinking since it's carbonated, I was like, oh, like it's like a soda. The next one we have is fast food. This one is very particular. We said like it has to be like the exact order you get from the fast food place.
Because we knew what place it was going to be.
Yeah, it was not hard to do. For you, I said this is from Taco Bell. It is a black bean crunch wrap with a large Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a nacho fry and a bean burrito minus the red sauce and the onions.
You would be correct.
Yeah.
You see the little Jenga I put?
Yeah, that's cute. When I was loading photos into slides, it automatically did this.
No, even looking at this photo of a bean burrito with the red sauce
it's
and
disgusting.
The onions, it's
disgusting.
disgusting
We had
to
Taco
look
Bell
at.
last night, and Nellie forgot to change the thing to say no red sauce and no onions on the bean burritos.
I was really, really disappointed in myself because I didn't like eating it.
Yeah, it was really nasty.
I remember the first time I had a bean burrito from Taco Bell, like, I thought they were bad just because of the sauce.
Yeah, and then
the red
we
sauce
realized
is
that
bad.
we could customize our op. It was quite
And I also stained my pants yesterday eating it, so.
It was really funny.
It was not funny.
It was funny. And then the nacho fries could be replaced with
cheesy fiesta potatoes.
Cheesy fiesta potatoes
on both. Spoiler for your order.
Oh yeah, but well, I think we all kind of knew. Just because the nacho fries are gone now, we couldn't order them yesterday. Therefore, we had to have the cheesy fiesta potatoes, which I think personally are better.
Your order is a cheese quesadilla with your jalapeno sauce. But I got an extra jalapeno sauce as well.
I see.
Because it's
for the bean burrito.
Of course.
Because there's extra. The nacho fries, cheesy fiesta potatoes can switch out, and then a large Baja Blast.
See, you went in depth. That's crazy, because I forgot about my extra dipping sauce of the jalapeno, whatever it's called.
Because I always end up ordering the Taco Bell whenever we get it, and so I have to ask, do you want your extra sauce?
The next one we have is book. This one was very, very difficult because Nellie reads a lot of books. And I was like, I don't know what one is your favorite book of all time. We just did one.
It's also hard because we had a distinction between book series and book, meaning my favorite book can be in a series.
Exactly.
And I don't read a lot of standalone books. And I also haven't read in a long time, only for the fact that I'm reading for a YouTube video right now. And so that's all I've been reading.
And I didn't think any of those were your favorite
And you're
book.
correct in saying
So I was like, I was looking at the bookshelf and I was like, God, what book could possibly be Natalie's favorite book?
Yeah, and it was really hard for Maddie just because she hasn't read.
I don't read. I notoriously do not read books. Sometimes I read really bad One Direction Imagines on Instagram when they come up.
Those are practically novels.
In a way, they can be. But like, I don't really practice my reading skills.
Yeah.
I have my own imagination. I can do anything I want up in my head. Why would I need to do someone else? Like, read someone else's. I'm good to go with my own. But for you, I was torn between two, so I put both of them on there because I didn't know.
I'll give you a point, because honestly mine is a shot in the dark for me.
I think they're both wrong. So I said The Time Traveler's Wife or Daisy Jones and the Six.
Yeah, you were so wrong on that first one. I hate that book. I own it, but I hate it. It's so boring. I bought it because Theo James was in the show, and I was really obsessed with Theo James, and so I bought the book, and I was like, I'm gonna love the book, guys, because I watched the show. I did not love the book. I've never read it since I read it for the first time.
I thought you did like it.
It's okay. I think I rated it like 2 stars or 3.
I guess I was wrong
about that. Its definition of okay, I would never read it.
Okay.
It's so long. You are correct.
Okay.
Just because this is the last book I read that made me cry. For Maddie's, she has read no books, and so I just did the one that I know she's read, which is The Great Gatsby.
And you would be right. I love The Great Gatsby. I think it's a fantastic book.
We both had to read this for school, and in both cases, she read it for school, and I also read it before. I think that because of that, we both like it.
Yeah, I don't really like books that they make me read for school, just because, I mean, nobody really does. But I read this before, like maybe like a few months before. I think this book is fantastic.
And
I
also,
think it's great.
it was written by a woman.
True. And that's why it's good.
Yeah.
There you go. And that's my thoughts on that. But no, I do really like this book. And it's not just because it's one of the only books I've read.
Yes. It is a good book.
I
agree
gave
with
you some options. You said, what books have you read? And I said, well, I read Britney Spears' memoir. Oh, and I had a lot of audiobooks that I could have told you too.
That's true.
But they don't count to me.
You've read a lot of like biographies and like.
Yes, I did. I read Julia Fox's and Paris Hilton's. I had them both.
I know that you've read them, but I know that you liked them.
Yeah,
but I just don't know what they are.
Right. I'm actually very big into like memoirs and things, just because like I know it's like real and they're like real people, and I do like that. And I mean,
you're a nonfiction reader. That's crazy.
Well, I used to hate nonfiction. I thought it was dumb. Like the I Survived books, I hated those.
That's historical fiction. That's not even true.
Oh, well,
like it's stories based off the real event.
You're telling me that kid didn't actually live through 9/11?
They might have been based off someone who lived off 9/11, but I don't think it was the exact story. No.
Oh.
At least to my knowledge, they're not direct. Like
well, I have
stories.
learned something new today.
I think they're historical fiction.
Okay, well,
because there's so many of them.
Yeah,
there's like one about like a shark attack. Yeah, I think they are historical fiction.
Interesting. The next one we have is Twilight book / movie. So we've both read all of the Twilight books, and we watched all the Twilight movies. Yes. Therefore, we were like, we have to get those out of the running because they could,
they would not go into the favorite ones, but this was
yeah, they wouldn't have made it up there. But also, Twilight, all the Twilight books are books that I have read, and I notoriously haven't read many.
So I could have put that because it's one of the only ones she's read.
Therefore, they created their own category. So for you, this was kind of a toss up for me because I don't actually know. I think they're both wrong.
Oh,
so
okay.
We have Twilight book and the movie. I said the first Twilight book, and then for movie I said Eclipse.
I don't know why you're nervous. You were dead on.
Oh
yeah, I thought it might confuse you with Twilight being the first book because I think it wasn't the first book.
No, but I know you reread it every fall.
That's the only one I reread.
I was like,
I don't reread the rest of them.
She rereads the first one every fall. Therefore, it must be her favorite.
That's the line of question that I followed for myself. So for you, I think I'm wrong. I said New Moon. And then Eclipse is a movie.
That's tea. I said New Moon, and I also said New Moon movie, simply because I really like Taylor Lautner, and I think Jacob, obviously he's not the better choice, but I live in my own world where I personally think he is the better choice when he's not being a horrible person.
Yeah, when he's not being his werewolf.
When he's not being a douchebag, I really like Jacob, but he is a douchebag.
He just had really untimely puberty, if you think about it.
Yeah, well, it wasn't his fault. He didn't want to like become a wolf.
That's true.
Therefore, like, it's
but
not
he
really...
just became a
raging
raging
he was
asshole.
A horrible person.
Oh yeah,
and therefore I'm Team Edward. But in my own world, where I could rewrite history, it would be
Team
Jacob.
The movie was in between Eclipse and New Moon. I just I know that I talked about liking Eclipse better as a movie.
Well, Eclipse is objectively the better movie. I actually really do like Eclipse a lot. I just picked New Moon just because I'm biased.
Yeah. I just thought the New Moon was boring a little bit. The movie.
Yeah, so. I like it. I like it in the way that I like my favorite movies. Like they're not always the most entertaining movies.
Like Attack of the Clones.
Yes. New Moon is my Attack of the Clones.
I should have known. It's always the boring one. Boring one that holds a special sentiment to you.
Those are my favorite type of movies.
Yeah.
Like any series, the most boring one is probably my favorite.
Except for the Hunger Games.
I guess now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't even like Hunger Games movie. It's just, I don't really like the Hunger Games movies that much, except for Bella's Hunger and Snakes. That is such a good movie.
I almost put that on there for your movie.
I would have accepted that too.
Yeah.
Because I like looked up there and I saw it and I said, damn it, that is a good movie.
Just because that would be my top 5. We own the movie and Maddie would watch it every so often.
That's true. And that's the thing. If I'm watching a Hunger Games movie, like obviously minus that one, I'm with Natalie. I'm not watching those by myself. I would watch Songbirds and Snakes like on my own. If there's a love story, Maddie usually likes it.
Well, I guess we could have done Hunger Games movie because it would have been Battle of Songbirds and Snakes.
True. I don't know how I didn't think of that.
And then mine's Catching Fire, just because it's the best one.
The next one we have is book series, which is different.
Important.
Obviously. So for you, this one was really obvious to me. It didn't even have to come to me in a dream. I just like saw it and I was like, yes, is the Hunger Games series.
Crazy, because you're right. I did find a photo that had those other two in it. But that stands true.
Yeah. I just picked like the books themselves.
Yeah. Still haven't read some of the briefing, as I said, but I assume it's a good book.
Probably.
From what I've heard, it was a good book.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people died.
Well, that's the point.
Wasn't describing the Hunger Games to someone? A lot of people die.
For you, I said the fairy books were.
That is so funny because that's what I put.
Yay! Because you said to think of the past, and I said,
well, okay. As we know, Maddie notoriously does not read books.
Yeah.
Therefore, I haven't read a book series since I was a child.
Or since Twilight.
or since Twilight, but obviously
that's not the favorite.
Yeah, so I was like, this was the first thing I thought of. It was between this or the Ever After series.
That was my other idea. I was like, oh, the fairy tale one. This one, I was like, she liked those more.
I really did like the fairy books. These were the fairies I thought were real. Did we talk about that in this one? Or was it the last episode?
I don't remember.
Shit. Okay, the problem
We're double stacking today, so
we're filming back to back, so I don't know which one I talked about.
Either in this episode, which I guess we'll find out, or it's the last episode.
That's the thing. I don't think we acknowledge that board very often.
No, we really don't.
It just kind of like exists.
This one actually has context. The one time we were in a parking lot, and then Maddie was driving my car.
I think we talked about this on the podcast.
Did we?
I think that we have genuinely told this story. But
was it our inside jokes?
I think we were just like talking and.
Out of fear of repeating myself, I'll tell it quick. Someone pointed at my car, like stayed pointing at it. So yeah, I said that pointing was rude and we should never do it.
Yeah, and then I said, that's so funny, you're like Mr. Nice Guy from that one episode of Henry Danger, and one of his rules was no pointing. Yeah, and she was like, rude. I guess, yeah.
I think we should only be pointing if we're talking about direction. No pointing at people. That's rude.
It is rude.
Because I felt attacked when that person pointed at my car.
I think they were like saying like, wow, that's a cool
They were probably saying, oh, look at that car.
The next one we have is stuffed animal. We did top 3 favorite stuffed animals that we own. This one was not very hard for me. I think I knew it right off the top of my head. So for you, I said your Yodo thing. That's right here. Shout out Diva. Tops, who's also right there, and your Bingo Squishmallow. That's right there.
You were so close. A new addition made it into the mix. My Yoda, and then the weighted dragon that Maddie got me from Target.
Well, I saw him on your bed when I was thinking of ideas, and I was like, wow. I could do that one. And I thought that, I don't know. Well, because you bring Bingo on trips all the time.
Yeah, because Bingo is nice because I can pack it. This one was good because it was easy to find pictures on Google.
Exactly.
For yours, I'm kind of nervous.
Okay.
You don't have a lot of stuffed animals, but I feel like you have, a lot that you really like. Yeah. And so it was hard. For you, I said your dino, and then I did Chutney, which is that Chutney, but I just didn't have a picture of him. And then your Magician Mickey.
That
Sorcerer Mickey
is very, very cute. I said my dino, Sorcerer Mickey, and I dead ass went and got a screenshot of the podcast where Chutney was.
She said for one of them she had to scour to find a picture.
Yeah, well, because I couldn't go into your room and take a photo of Chutney. My idea, that would have been really obvious.
See, I thought it was going to be Chutney, but I thought you were going to secretly take a photo from my room. I thought that's what it was going to be.
No, I was like, I need a photo of Chutney. I was like, I don't have any in my camera roll, anything. So I was like, well, he's on the podcast. And so then I went and got a photo of him.
So Maddie has 2 Sorcerer Mickeys now. She has a smaller one and a bigger one.
Yep.
Just because he's adorable.
He is very cute. The next one we have is Paw Patrol member. I believe this is the last one.
This is the final one.
This is the final one.
Which, the way it ended off.
I know, for sure. It's also not hard at all. This is so easy. Nellie talks about this guy all the time. Every time Paw Patrol is mentioned, it's here.
He's on the floor. I know where he is.
Tracker. I said Tracker because it is Nellie's favorite one, and she has the stuffed animal of him. There he is.
He just fell off the side. But yeah, he's my favorite. He speaks Spanish, bilingual king. And then
that's true.
Yeah, and he's awesome. He lives in the jungle, and yeah, that's correct. It's because he's awesome.
I
love this photo. He looks so cute.
He does look really cute.
For you, I said Zuma.
That is so funny because I also said Zuma.
Yeah,
because he is my favorite.
I love this photo too. He's kind of standing to the side.
I know he's
kind of posing. Never utilized.
No, never.
Poor guy.
Even if there's water involved, they're like Sky and Chase. It must be Sky and Chase for this one.
And then they were like, oh, let's just make submarine pups, which is totally taking over Zuma's job.
So mean.
Which they also made jetpack pups, which is basically Sky's job.
Which is really rude because she's the only girl.
Yes.
Well, technically Everest and Liberty are part of the Paw Patrol, but they're
they're not the main Paw
They
Patrol.
only call Liberty when it's regarding the city, and they only call Everest when it's regarding snow.
Yes. So, because she's the only snow one, so which would make sense. I feel like I did way better than I thought I was going to.
For you, I was like, I think I know.
I was really scared for certain ones.
For the most part, I thought I was like an open book. I thought if you walked in my room, you would know everything you need to know about me.
I don't know. I feel like we just have phases where we like certain things.
That's true. That's the thing. I had to separate phases that we go through versus things that are withstand the test of time.
Mm-hmm. If you think about it, this is kind of just our continuation of the 12 grid thing we did.
Yeah, except that one was, I took that more as a joke. Yeah, I was like, this is
I came to play.
Yeah, this is no, we need to know these things about each other.
I wonder who won. I think it was Maddie.
I think it was probably me.
I think just because of those 3 ones, you got all 3 of them. You kind of read me.
Well, yeah, because you're an open book. You walk into your room and you're like, okay, well, Niall Horn is on the wall. Do you have a fanfiction update?
I have a mini one just because I started as of recently, so I haven't read a lot of it.
I brought this up earlier because I was mentioning Famous by Big Time Rush, and then I said, oh, that reminds me of a Henry Danger fanfiction because she's famous. And then Maddie was like, what does that even mean?
Yeah,
I said, save it for the podcast.
I'm not really sure I like that.
Basically, all I've read so far is that it starts like end of when is Swabi's Got Talent?
Season 3.
So it starts. Is it end of season 3?
Yeah.
So it starts end of season 3.
Like one of the last episodes.
It starts around there.
Yeah.
She basically moves back to Swellview, and she was already famous, like in California, I think.
Okay.
That's where she was. She was a like a pop star, singer, some sort.
This sounds like the show that we wanted to write, bro. That was like one of the first editions.
But they don't talk about the fact that she was famous.
But
and basically, I already know the structure of what's gonna go on here.
Okay.
Because her and Henry already like each other. They're just gonna get together.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be surprised, basically. Yeah. I think she already figured out that he's good danger. Like, it did not take long.
Wow, that was quick. Okay.
I think so.
Is that it?
That's all I've read. Well, I read Swellvy's Got Talent, and then they did a few like original things, and I think they did Balloons of Doom as well, which is an interesting episode to include.
I think that's before Swellvy's Got Talent.
It is. I think it was before. This was like last night, so I but Balloons of Doom is like kind of boring, and she basically did nothing. So
yeah, it's also a boring episode.
Mm-hmm. But in the chapter itself, they literally skipped like half the plot. They just like skipped it to the end, and I was like, why'd you even include it then?
Literally, like put it in a different one.
Yeah, Swellvy's Got Talent. She was another like judge since she was a celebrity.
That's fair.
Which is pretty awesome. And then she got into a little like scandal in the media because people thought she was dating Kid Danger. She was being chased by paparazzi, and so he like led her away.
That's so stupid.
And then I think that she did figure out that he was Kid Danger.
Oh.
Because I feel like she's been in the man cave, but like maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe I'm thinking of the other.
Well, how does she know Henry? Did they go to school together?
They were best friends when they were kids. She used to live in Swellview. She moved to California. She became famous. She came back.
Was she an influencer?
No, she was like a singer.
What songs did she sing?
Exactly. Like they don't explain the fact that she was a singer at all. They're just like, oh yeah, she's a pop star, and people just know who she is, and they're neighbors. I don't know how she didn't question the fact that Kid Danger knew where she lived, and everyone knows that they like each other, and so they're like trying to set them up. If you couldn't tell, him in my Henry Danger fanfiction era.
I know. She usually goes through like phases. It was like Chase Davenport for a while.
Chase Davenport was really, really long.
And then there was like Kendall Knight, and then now
there was a Harry Hook phase too. Do you have anything other than that?
No.
That's a crazy way to end it off.
Okay, well, I can talk about a dream that I had.
Okay.
I think it might have been yesterday because I told you about it.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could have been the day before. Unsure. I was going to prom, despite me not wanting to go back to prom. I've already done it 3 times. I don't need to do it again. And you were with me, and I was wearing this really, like, big blue sparkly dress, which was very pretty. It's just I don't really wear blue, so I just remember thinking, like...
Blue's my color, and
yeah.
so usually
well,
I'm
when
the
I
one
woke up, I was
blue.
like, that was weird. I never wear blue. But, like, it was a very pretty dress. And I was with Natalie, and I was like, come on, Nellie, we have to get inside. My date is in there, and he's waiting for me. We get in there, and, like, 2014 era 5 Sauce is performing at this prom. And I was canonically, my date was Ashton Irwin, which I think is very interesting. I don't know why. And the thing is, we never spoke to each other the entire time. I said, we have to go inside. I have to go see my date. We never spoke a word to each other.
So I guess we saw them perform, and that was it.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, they performed, they got off stage. They performed one song. And then I was like, I need to go to the bathroom.
Did you, like, hear the song that they were playing in the dream? Or was it just like
I think it was just...
They were just like
yeah, they were just like... They were...
the concept of playing music.
It was the concept... They were playing their instruments and Luke Hemmings was singing, but there was just like it was like background noise essentially. I had my own
they were
shit
there,
going on,
you know.
Yeah, and I mean, I like just was going. I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. And so
that's like very. It's very like Jennifer's Body when the band is like performing at that bar, kind of.
True. Don't they perform at the like something afterwards?
The dance.
The dance.
Yes.
Oh my god! I just had
because they're like honoring all the people that are died.
Oh, that's right. That's a great way to end this episode of the ZNC podcast. I don't know what we're doing in the next one. It'll be a surprise.
We'll see.
Who knows?
You'll have to subscribe to see.
Subscribe to become a pod racer and see what's in the next. We sound crazy. Like the way we're like subscribe to see the next video. It's like, well, no shit. That's how that works. But also like we sound crazy. We sound like robots.
It's like if you ask AI to write a YouTube video,
literally
based off like 2014 YouTube.
Yeah, it's like smash subscribe and hit that like button.
Well, like you might win $1,000 if you hit the like button.
I don't think you can say that. I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
No, if you say might, then it's fine.
Well, yeah, but it's giving people a sense of false hope. But that's like...
YouTubers in the past did that.
It's a 50-50 chance, if you recall.
Everything is a 50-50 chance.
If you do, you could, or you could not.
The things you should take out of this podcast are time and its enigma, and everything is a 50-50 chance.
Exactly. Chance from
SMOSH. That's a great way to end this.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.